Yeah. All
All
right, we
right.
back for part two. My boy Investor for Legacy is gonna get into some of his plays, and we're gonna jump right into it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Apologies about the technical difficulties there, Pack family. Let's get to it. Yeah, I was talking about McDonald's though. Again, Boss Gang has it on the screen. Perfect. Love that previous hammer month. A couple some price targets that I see for it. It'd be 261, which would be 2 months ago high, and then 270, which would be January's high. Something else I want to bring to the Pack's attention is Palantir. Loving Palantir. Seeing this thing set up beautifully. I'm liking the 212 setup on the month. Trying to wait till I see it on your screen, Boss Gang. Yep, there it goes. 212 is setting up inside month so far. I know, or the last month was March was inside month. So I'm seeing some nice price action there. I like the entry above 1436. I'm loving that entry of that two up on the break of the month. I like it's some contracts. I forgot exactly what I'm with the pack. Alphapack could get those contracts, those details for sure. But they have some nice affordable contracts to give you plenty of time. I'm loving Palantir for sure for long term. Should be taking that ride for the next few months for sure once we get that entry. I want to mention. So I mentioned mentioned how real estate is moving in force. So I suggest you guys have your favorite setup there as well. I want to mention CCI. It's a real estate play. The most attractive thing I'm liking about that.
What was the ticker?
Again, they're all CCI, ticker CCI. This is Crown Castle International. I'm liking the monthly chart mainly on them. Again, they're moving in force. They're already above their last month's high. I like a price target of them of all the way up to 207. I'm currently at 189, which would be 3 months ago, January's high. So definitely watching CCI. Like them a lot. Nice contracts as well. Nice bodies at the party. They meet the criteria for sure. I also mentioned how XLP is moving in force too. I have a couple setups that I like in them. Is Mo. I'm already in Kroger, so I won't mention them too much. But Mo, I'm like an MO. Altria Group. It's one of Resume's babies. Liking the inside. I'm liking the week chart, mainly the hammer that we had on the previous week. So I'll be looking for a two up on the day and the week at the same time. I'll be breaking both of those levels at the same time for an entry. I like Mo there at that price of $52.79. Also, I'm liking Tyson. I'm liking Tyson a lot as well. Tyson Foods. Nice magnitude on the day to take out. And on the week. I'm liking those day and the week charts for sure. Yep, there it goes. All right, yep. I'm loving that strong week we just had after like a doji week hammer. I wouldn't call that quite a hammer at all. But yeah, I'm loving the price action on Tyson Foods for sure. I believe somebody in the pack already mentioned. I know somebody already did. I remember hearing it on our Zoom, so I wouldn't be surprised. We already have a lot of pack family.
It was on my list last week. It was on my list last week.
Yep. I'm not surprised that it was on brothers. So just more confirmation to what the brother is seeing, Resume is seeing. I'm liking them. I'm sure he's already in. If he's in them, I'm sure he's still in them. You know, he doesn't play around. He gets this whole meal. What else did I want to mention? That's about it. I also make sure you guys have your favorite setup in XLU. I told you that's the only one that's two up on the quarter already. Is moving in force the most out of the sector. So yeah, guys, that's all I want to bring to the pack's attention. I'm gonna nothing too much. I'm just, want to keep watching where the money is rotating to and making sure we along for those rides for sure. That's the main thing. So pass it on to Resume and let them finish it up.
All good, all good. Boss Gang, you want to take it or you want me to jump in? So,
no, I got it. Yeah, I got it for you. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yes, sir. Chicken looks good though.
Yeah, that chicken looking good, bro. That was a fire call. One of me.
Let's get into it. All right. All right. So first off on my list that I'm gonna get into this week, let's take a look at CCJ. We'll get into a little bit of energy. We got CCJ. Just looking at the 2-down hammer on the week. A lot of oil either did the 2-down hammer on the week or gave us the inside week last week. We getting the signs of potential bullishness here. We did have a red, I guess a 2-up yesterday, Friday. We made a bit of a shooter. However, we're just looking at price action. We had a bounce off of broadening formation off the lows last week at 26.16. We're looking to take the 2-2 rev off the high of this previous week at $30.40. And we're looking to push this up to the top of this broadening formation that I have here around $33.58. So that's what I'm looking at on CCJ in the immediate term, just to keep it rolling. Next one I have, and Investor for Legacy had mentioned it. I'll just kind of throw some levels at you real quick. But that's MO, Altria Group. Again, this one's in continuity to the upside already. So we're looking just to catch this TTO back to the upside and keep pushing this thing forward. We're looking at a level around $54 on the high side, but on entry, we're looking at $52.79 as a level for entry. That's about 8 cents away from where we're at right now. So really like the way Altria sets up. Very strong looking TTO here. Altria, and that's a good sign for staples as well. Next thing I want to bring up, my baby right here, LMT, Lockheed Martin. Want to talk about a couple things. First off, in the chat we was talking about. Was talking about in the chat that they had they picked up. I think it was a $3 billion, $2.5 billion contract or something like that. With the Army, might have been the Navy. Can't remember what branch it was. However, just kind of expected news based on what we've been discussing. There's been a lot of defense money, and so a lot of that's going to trickle down to LMT and companies just like it. So we're looking at another TTO here on the week, looking at a level of 450.46 for entry. Back to the upside, we're going to look to take out this 479.99 level. That's where we're targeting. And so this is where the TTO happens. We've got a lot of good fundamental news and a lot of good business coming their way. So this will be a solid play moving to the upside. Ultimately, I'm looking at Lockheed at maybe around the 530, maybe 535 level with some time, hopefully through June, because we're still in those June 400s. To keep it rolling, more oil. We got DVN, we got Oxy. Let's talk about Oxy because I know a lot of folks been playing that one. But similar to what I was talking about on CCJ, we had a pull down on oil last week, gap down. All we did was gap down into their major broadening formations. And so that's why we saw the bounce like we did a little bit on Friday. So we're looking at a 2-2 rev on Oxy. Also, you got a rev strat on the day on Oxy. First on the day, let's talk about that. We've got a 2-2 rev over 58.18 as entry on the day, and on the week you got entry above 59.84. So actually, we know what it's gonna do. Just buckle your seatbelt and enjoy the ride. Next, I'm gonna talk about too much oil. You guys get the point already. Next one I want to talk about is wheat and precious metals, WPM. WPM's been trending up. I mean, we know this. When we're looking at Friday, we had a very strong outside day. We had back-to-back outside days, actually, Thursday and Friday. But if you look at that week, woo, oh, what a beautiful hammer there on the week. We got a potential 2-2 rev above $48.96. I really like to take this one up to like the $52 level. You're gonna need some time. It's not gonna just go crazy, break out like that, but it's gonna steadily go up, steady moving. So wheat and precious metals, very, very good, very good. Macros are nice. I like the setup there. Looks like an imminent break to the upside. Just to keep the thought of materials, we can talk about, what is this, CLF. Cleveland Cliffs. We had an inside week on Cleveland Cliffs. We had an outside day. It was kind of like a choppy week in my eyes as far as CLF, just kind of choppy. Overall, to me, it looks like it's just kind of in the flag, but we do have the inside week. I'm looking at that. Potentially, if you're not in, there's a level of $33.25 that you need to cross to take entry on CLF. So we got about $1, so or close to $1. So you don't have to rush to get in, but you got a little bit of time before it breaks that level. But yeah, I'm looking at that. I think we're going to get continued price movement to the upside, but looking at that, the macros, the month and the quarter still need to cross and make two up on the month and quarter. So we'll be monitoring all those levels on CLF, but my expectations is that it will do that. You don't have to rush to get in to be the first one in if you're not in. Want to change gears real quick, throw it over to tech. Want to look at one of these right here. It is Adobe. You know me, I like some Adobe. First thing I want to point out is a couple entry points. If you're looking at Adobe, looks like we're starting to get like the turn here. So what we're looking at first is a rev strat on the day. Looking at a level of 461.55 as a point of entry on the day to take that trade. Also, if you go to the week, we've got the inside week. So we're looking at a 212 above 467.80. And then if you go to the month, we've also got a monthly rev, which is a little bit further out. We've got a level of 479.21 to take out the month level. And then we're floating on Adobe. So keep that one on your watch, set your alerts and just, let it do what it do. Let's keep rolling real quick. More oil. Don't want to talk about those too much, but I also got XOM on my list. Not gonna bring it up. Just want to switch over to Dollar General, DG. Just looking at a potential, waiting on these discretionary boys to do something, but no, DG looks solid this week. We've got a couple entries. Hold on, chart is setting up on me. But we've got an inside day set up, and then we got a level for 212 above 226.75 on the day for Dollar General. We're still inside on the month, still inside of the quarter, so we're really looking for those levels to cross. Obviously, we don't want to be trading on a bunch of insides, but then also on the week, we've got this 212 level, looking at an entry above 230.82. We'll take the month green at 232.70 and the quarter at 240.14. So that's one to monitor, but I like the way it's showing strength here, right out the gate. So we'll see if that continues. I didn't want to talk about too much oil because there was one in particular I wanted to highlight, and that is MRO. It seems to me it has the best looking of those setups going into next week. Very fire. Didn't know my camera was off. But first we got here is an inside day on MRO, looking at a 312 Chicago at a level of above $25.90. I mean, bullish. So looking at that Chicago, that's one where you might want to take the day entry. That's how strong it looks. Then also, if you go to the week, we're looking at this 212 bullish continuation Momo hammer above 25.96 on MRO. And we know what the month and week should be. They should be green, pushing up, ready to go 2 up on the month and quarter. So enough to be said there. We beat the drum about oil enough, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, but that one looks super fire to me. I like the way the broad informations are set up on it and everything. Really quick, there was just a couple others in the healthcare sector, like Moderna and Eli Lilly, that I thought were very good. Maybe we want to just pull up Moderna real quick, and that'll be my last one. So Moderna, similar deal. We're looking for a reversal here on the macros. We had the outside month, so we're looking to go 2 up on the month above 188 flat. However, you had the outside day on Friday, a strong price action, and we had the inside week. This one it hadn't been going off like the other healthcares, so it's kind of lagging. So we'll see if it moves like the others have been moving. But if you look at that week chart, it's just getting started based on how that week chart is looking. So looking at this inside week break above 187.71. So yeah, Moderna looks strong. I'm looking at also quarterly flip above 249.42. So it's got a lot of magnitude and it's got room to go. So that's one to keep on your watch if you're not in healthcare. Some of the others have already started smoking, or they've been smoking. So just another idea there on the healthcare side. But as you know, me and Boss Gang have been kind of tearing up them healthcare stocks. So.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
But yeah, that's one that hadn't gone off yet. So keep that one in your top. And I'll kick it back over to you, Boss Gang.
Cool. Well, I expect us to have an incredible month coming up. Again, it's our 1-year anniversary. Shout out to the OG pack members, the pack members who were here even before we had the official opening. The people that believed in us, we thank you guys. We're appreciative of you. From the first person who has signed up to the people who will sign up going forward. So we definitely are appreciative of you. You guys are the reasons we show up every day. You guys provide us the motivation, because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here. We would just be making money by ourselves. But we're here to provide education. So make sure you like and subscribe to our videos on YouTube. Make sure you follow us all at Boss Gang VIP, at Investing for Legacy, at Mr. Check My Resume. If you have people who are interested in finding out about Alphapack trading and what we do, you can refer them to our website, www.alphapacktrading.com. Make sure you follow us on our Twitter at Alphapack Trades, Instagram Alphapack Trading, Facebook Alphapack Trading as well. Before we get out of here, any last words? Resume, legacy.
Nah. Go ahead, Resume.
No, man, just keep I think the big thing right now is just staying persistent. Don't get any bias right now in terms of what you want to play. We've been playing the same thing over and over, so there'll be a feeling of there's a need to play other stuff, but just kind of manage that and look at, we're trying to make money. So wherever the money resides, that's what we play. Keep it simple. Keep it at that, and we're gonna keep doing what we doing. Q2, we finna rip up Q2 too. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm feeling about it. Market do this, we do that. So we ready. We ready. We are well prepared.
Wise words. Wise words,
Sir.
for sure.
Yeah, all I want to add to that is, man, just Alpha Pack, baby. We are all powerful alone, but we're stronger together. That's something that we gonna live by for sure. We create alphas, we empower people, from the new investors to seasoned investors. We're just a team full of alphas. Yeah, just come eat with us. Come try it, check us out if you already aren't.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate it. Until next time, on behalf of all the Alpha Pack leaders, we wish you much success,
Yes.
accountability. Put your work in, put your work in, put your work in. Until next time, we out. Peace.
Peace.